Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. So this video is about the girl on fire picture on the screen. At first I was going to just skip over it and say, hey, you know what, I've talked about this a lot, I don't need to put that on the screen, what have you. But it was kind of key here. So I decided to put that face that she's making. She's kind of smirking. And in her own way, she's sneering. And it's like the sneer that we see in some of the depictions of Set, the Egyptian deity Set, where Set is sneering, you know, and being mischievous, like Loki, the Norse deity, or the Mesopotamian deity Enki, right? A deity of mischief and semen and knowledge and magic, right? So they're trying to use their knowledge of what's going on while keeping other people in the dark, right? The Prince of Darkness to take advantage of people and to get, you know, to control who sleeps with who, right? As Enki is a deity of semen, right? Fertility, right? Sex, magic, knowledge, science. A deity of different forms of water. And water is a recurring theme in the Bible and in pagan myths and lore. And in the descriptions that come from the West of various pagan religions as well. For those of you who might think, hey, just because it's in pagan lore doesn't mean they're applying it. They are applying it because that's also how they're describing. They're saying that religion is talking about water in this way, and they go as far as to make false idols to replace the previous false idols, and they make the false idols resemble them and their families. So when we look at the picture on the screen, right, you see that she is trying to look like a smirking witch. Now, I'm not saying that Alicia Keys is the worst of the idolaters on the planet. I zoomed in on it because, you know, her songs, I used to like her music, what have you. I used to play it a lot. You know, I had my heart broken, what have you, and I'm playing these love songs. But the videos really are, you know, the word sorcery is a play on words for source, Eri. And Eri is another word for Haru, Eri, right? The original version of Horus. Harware, Horus the Great One, Horus the Divine One, Horus the top martial artist, right? Hor-Aha is connected to Har-O-Eri, and Hor-Aha is Horus the fighter. And it's not a coincidence called Aha, right? They say Aha, and that connects to a lot of the magician, sorceress, and witchcraft talk where they say Aha, and when they're doing some kind of magic spell, because the source is they're responding. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this for a long time. They're responding to the Royal African Falcon Martial Art Order, right? The Royal African Falcon Top Martial Arts Order, heterosexual, transcendent. These guys are a confederacy, a grouping of people who are LGBT, who are white supremacists, Jewish supremacists. Okay, they have secret societies that go back to the Middle East quite a long time. Some of them are Arab, some of them are this. Okay, there's various voodoo cults from Africa and other cults like that. And there's lots of different types of witchcraft and juju and so on and so forth. And it evolved into the Santeria and the hoodoo and whatever else, right? And so there's tons of this garbage out there, and they're responding to the Royal African Falcon Martial Art Order.